Hello to everyone. Let's talk about bulk operations and using bulk files to manage your bids and manage your daily budgets and housing your campaigns whenever you need it. And to do that, you use simple spreadsheets. Let's hop on to computer and see how it's done. First of all, you go to your Amazon ads, you go to bulk operations, then you select the date ranges for which you want to see the performance. Once that's done, you just click create spreadsheet for download. You can also turn off brands and display data if you don't use it. And after it's generated, you can download it. Once you download it, what I do next is I upload it to Google Drive. And I prefer doing it because LibreOffice and OpenOffice doesn't allow you to copy and paste multiple results while you are using filters. I'm not sure about Microsoft Excel because I don't use it. So I use Google Sheets for that purpose. Normally when you upload it, it looks something like this. I click this button to see even more on of the spreadsheet. As you can notice, I deleted the data from these columns just to hide my campaign naming and structure. I don't want to reveal my products. Same, I deleted what is called ASIN column and the keyword column. Other than that, this is the real spreadsheet from my account. I also deleted other portfolios. I left campaigns only for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So once the file is uploaded into the Google Drive, I click first row and hit this button to create filters. Next, what I do, I don't need to see this column. I like to click this so the words don't overflow to next column, even if the next column is empty. Right, campaign ID and all IDs, I don't need it. So I, take it down. Usually I see campaign names. We don't see it here because I deleted, but I like to see it. So I even extend this one a bit. I don't need to see ad group. I like to see portfolio, but again, I like to do this thing so the text doesn't overflow. I don't need any of these columns. I'll leave the state, campaign state, and I don't need the ASIN and SKU. High eligibility also, I don't need that. I really don't change the ad group default, so I don't need that too. I leave keyword because I like to see it. Then this column I don't use. Clicks I use, impressions I use, click-through rate. This time I won't use it, so let's hide it. Orders and units. There are somewhat duplicates, but if someone makes one order but buys 2 t-shirts, it will be 1 order, 2 t-shirts, 2 units. So I prefer to use orders. Units. So I don't need orders. Conversion rate. I also make it smaller, and ROAS. I also don't use that one. Right. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be using some formulas to adjust bids, and the spreadsheets allow you to build your own calculator, and the simplest formula is if this then that else something. And I've opened documents so you can read it in a big font. So the function is equals if, and you open a bracket, you type in condition and comma, and if condition is met, then some action is taken, comma, and if condition is false, then different action is taken. So if this, then that, else something. And let's have a look how it will. How can we make a use of it? So first of all, let's take care of not needed rows. So first of all, we want to see only the keyword rows. Once we filter it to keyword rows, what I like to do is I like to sort it out by the spend from Z to A is from biggest to smallest. And the next, since we don't use that, I like to see everything on one screen. I don't like to scroll left and right. What else can we? Oh, add group. We don't sort by add group. Right, so now everything's on one screen. We don't have to scroll left and right. Right, so next one, we are going to be making any changes only on the campaigns which are enabled. What's the point of making adjustments on past campaigns? Because this row is campaign state and it's informational only, but it's very useful that we have that information on a keyword row. Right, so what's next? Next, we can filter out and take care of the keywords which didn't generate any sales, meaning we deselect everything and select only 0 sales. Another thing is we want to have the keywords that got any clicks. So we deselect 0. So now we have only the keywords which have gotten at least 1 click and 0 sales. Here you can have different strategies for, let's say, Thanksgiving and Christmas. So let's do Thanksgiving only. And now, let's get back to our if conditions. We could simply do this one without any conditions. We could simply do equals and cost per click. Let's say half it, no, let's say put it down by 30%. So we are doing times, and if we want to knock it down by 30%, in math it means we're gonna leave 70%. So times 0.7, and here's our result, and that's fine. And we could drag it down, and these are our new bits. Here comes one issue. As you can see, there are 3 digits after the 0. So there's another formula which we will be using, is rounding up. So how it works, it's, oh, let's delete that. Sorry. Let's start from scratch. We put equals round, and we do exactly the same as without round, meaning we click here times 0.7, but now we put comma, as you can see, and how many digits after the comma, after the how many decimal digits we want to see. So we want to see only 2 digits. Voila. And this is the difference between let's take this one, and let's just take that times 0.07. So as you see, 3 digits come versus 2 digits. And voila, we can do it this way. And let's do it. This is a simple way to knock it down. We can drag it, but if the list is really long, there's another hack. Oh, sorry. You see, it's going to take me quite some time to scroll it down. So instead, we can just, you see, there's a formula. We can Control-C, copy it. You scroll all the way down. Holding Shift, you click on last ones to select everything. And now you right click by special formula only. So now it will copy the formula all the way down. So we could use this one, but as you see, some bids were really low, and we would end up in really low bidding. So another way to look at it, let's delete that. Another way to do it would be looking at, if let's say you have managed some bids yesterday and you downloaded the spreadsheet today, and the bid is already knocked down here and knocked down here. This is the hypothetical situation when you were working on your sheet yesterday and you've downloaded another one today, but you also see the data from yesterday. And right now, changing this bid would make no sense as it's already changed. So what we can do is equals if this cell is greater, this cell plus, I like to put 5 cents because sometimes you are getting bids even a bit higher than you set the bid. Your cost per click is higher than your bid. So if your bid plus 5 cents is greater than cost per click, then you take action. Then let's say you are making your bid lower by 30%, meaning you are leaving 70%, else do nothing for now. So I'm gonna use some spaces to show you what's happening here. Right, so right now you can see if this is the condition, this is the action, and this is the action if the condition is not met. So here we are. 65 cents is greater than 68 because it's 70 cents as a matter of fact. And let's go down here. So maybe we will use 2 cents instead because it pulls out too much. Right, as you can see, it missed this one because it's much lower. It missed this one because it's already lower than CPC. And if we don't want to have these 3 digits, we can use formula round to 2 digits, close the brackets, scroll it down. Now we have only two digits. And another formula, we don't want empty spaces here before we move on. So if this is not true, then simply copy the bid. So you see, it copied the bid instead of leaving empty space. So now what we can do is, if this cell is different, these two signs, less and smaller and greater, means different when they are put together. Then this cell, then we want to type update. To type something in, we need to put it in a quotation mark to let spreadsheet know that this is a text, not number. Else we leave empty and we drag it down. So as you can see right now, only the cells with text update were populated when these two digits are different. When they are exactly the same, no change has been made. Now what we can do is copy here and Control-Shift-V. Control-Shift means you are pasting values only. The difference is we have update here, but over here we have a formula and we need to have text only. So now we can delete this one and we can copy and replace these bits. I know it's a bit confusing in the beginning just to grasp these condition and if and rounds, but these are two simple formulas. You can Google them and search in YouTube if I've made a poor job in explaining how they work. It's really quite easy to get to understand how they work. And let's say now we want to make adjustments only to the sheets which got to the keywords, sorry, which got some sales, and we want to take care of the ones which ACOS are greater than 40%. Why I type in 40? Because percent transformed into digits is 0.4. And we click here. Now we can see only the rows which are in 40%. So what we can do, again, we can do a simple round and times 0.80. This means we are leaving only 80% of this bid and we're knocking down 20%, and we want to see only two digits after the comma. And we drag it down here, then copy, go over here, Control-V, and exactly this thing is impossible to do in LibreOffice or OpenOffice. When you are using these filters, you cannot copy multiple cells and paste them next. And here we are. Right now, what we can do is remove all filters if we've done with the bid adjustments, and then we download Microsoft Excel, and this is the file ready to be uploaded to Amazon. Once you upload it to advertising dashboard, to bulk operations, it will take about 2 to 3 minutes, and all changes will be processed, and since then you have updated your bids. And again, you can also, beside managing bids, you can also manage your campaigns. You can let's say pause some campaigns. Just click here and change. click here and change from enable to pause, and again update. So let's do example, quick example. Clear. Let's select campaign, right, and let's sort by spend, right, and let's see some campaigns which didn't get any sales. So here are campaigns, and what we can do, we can, let's say, pause these campaigns and do update. Sorry, update, pull it, yeah, update. Right, and on these campaigns we can change the bids, daily budget. Update, pull it down. Right, so once that's done, we can now go, let's say, and change bidding adjustments. So these are the bidding adjustments. Let's sort it by spend. 0 units sold. Well, let's have a look. Select everything, and again sort by highest spenders. Right, and we can see this one has a good, and this one has a good ACOS, so we can put 50% up on this placement. It is product page. This one too. So this column is here. Update. And this is how it's done, basically. You download the file, upload it, and all the changes with rows. Oh, you see up. Okay. I did a spelling mistake. Anyways. Right, so these rows will be changed and updated in, well, let's select 2 of them. Yeah. Right, so if I made a mistake, a spelling mistake, simple thing to do, select, and there it is, I fixed it. Right, so all these rows will be changed. If you want to speed up even processing, but it's not necessary, you can delete other rows. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it will help you to manage your bids and campaigns much faster using the spreadsheets. I know you have to wrap your head around the spreadsheet thing, and not everyone is familiar with spreadsheets and like the data presented in that way. But once you get it, and once you are familiar with these two really simple formulas, I know it can get complicated because you can nest a formula inside the formula like this, and you can insert if formula in another if formula, meaning something like this, and it can never without quotation. This is also correct one. Yeah, but just start simple, and you in no time will be really fast in managing your bids and saving money. That's all what it is. I hope you liked it. Subscribe, like it, share it, and subscribing my channel will help me a lot and motivate me to record more videos like this. Take care.